Alright, well, this monstrosity is having a good time. Honestly, thinking about how to build this right now, the easiest and best option I can think of, given the fact that it does this whenever it, it's actually kind of a miracle. Okay, it didn't get back up on its feet, but that surprises no one. I think the easiest and best way to build this thing up, cut that off, build this up. We're definitely going to need some thrusters in here. So, I'm thinking about it. We've got this whole thing set up here. Why don't we just have it that, Why don't we just have it that this thing starts directly behind, like it starts open when put on a lift? That way I don't have to worry about building around it. That's probably the best idea, for the situation. So, unfortunately, everything past this point, like right here, is off limits. So I'm gonna have to do whatever unfurling mechanism up and over and around. Which is a bit of an issue. It's not a really big one. Let's start grabbing pipes, cause honestly this shouldn't take too long to build. And then we can work on the rolling mechanism. Cause honestly that's the main reason why I'm even still working on this thing. I'm not on a lift. That's a problem. Okay, it's at maximum height. I have no idea how, okay. I have no idea how this week's gonna pan out. I might still be doing solo stuff for a little while. Do we? Okay, interesting question. We might actually want to have this come forward first. Alternatively, no. No, we want it to be like this, because if we want this thing to be open by default, I pretty much have to have it... That's an interesting question, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna have this thing fold over and down. I probably should have prototyped this in some way. I mean, the easiest way to do it is something like this. And just have it squish in regardless of how it's possibly set up here. Okay. Here, let's do this with some ultra heavies to prop this thing up. And if I just put enough right here, presumably it'll tip over. Come on. Tip, damn you! This is actually kind of impressive. Okay, I guess I gotta get the hammer. Oh wait, unless it's on a lift. Well, there's the answer. It was on a lift the whole time. Haha! I was really surprised, and I was like, did I make it that stable? And the answer is no, I didn't make it that stable. I'm just dumb. Okay. So the weld point is going to be on this line. Do you want it to be on... If we put it on here, it'll stay close and not too high up or anything like that. There's some amount of question on whether or not it'll fit, though. Or come down or whatever. Let's do it anyway. I mean, nice part is I can cut this off whenever I feel like. Ooh, okay. Initial observations. We're pretty damn close. I'm tempted to move it down one one more piece, just so it's level with the ground. It is just like one block, right? Yeah, it looks like it. All right, let's cut this off. Let's, oops, we don't want to weld this. There we go. Okay, so if we go from here and weld this here. All right, perfect. This way, when it's unfolded like this, it'll have like when I take it on and off the lift, it'll be even. Makes the most amount of sense. Okay, so let's get a controller on here. I guess I can put one right here and we'll do it that way. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Why do I have a bearing here? Why would I do that? Well, let's hope that this doesn't cause any problems. Okay, I think we've got enough armature in here that we can probably get it to fold. So, I guess first animation would be if we have 5 turn 45 degrees. Let's see. All right, we got the second switch here. Hook this up. I might have a second set of arms just to keep this thing stable. But we'll figure that in a bit. What I might, yeah, we'll probably do that just to keep things even looking. Okay. So are we on a lift? Okay, we're not on a lift. Okay. Then we have 4. Also do 45 degrees. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll do it -9. Oh, wait, no, not -45. Let's have this go. Okay. Surprisingly, mostly stable. Oh, getting this to line up is going to be a giant pain in the butt. It might not even do that. Oh. This is the problem with what I've designed here. This thing, getting this to line up seamlessly with what I've currently got blockwise, might be impossible. Okay, let's have them go another 45, -45. Okay, maybe we don't want to do that. I mean, it's even, but... yeah, this is the problem. If I moved this oh wait. Is it just 2 blocks? It is just 2 blocks. Maybe this is actually a hell of a lot easier than I thought it was. So we're gonna have to delete this. This block here. I guess any of the blocks would do, but I think this one would probably be the best. Because I could try and estimate this with dumb angles. Or, seeing as this already functions, all I have to do is get one of these to shorten by 2. Let's make sure that fits. The only problem is that doesn't really fit. Given the situation. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut that off. Actually, we're gonna cut off all the way here because we've got this dumb bearing that I don't like. Or we might cut the whole thing off. Let's cut the whole thing off. Because I have to go all the way back to this one. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Pipes, pipes, pipes. I need the long pipe and I need the short pipe. And I always suck at finding them a second time around. Okay, here we go. So interestingly enough, if I do this, 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 up, over, I do have a bearing in there, right? Okay. I think this works. Oh. We already have that accessible. If I can reach it. Bit of a stretch, but that's okay. Maybe I should just have it start correct. Because what's the size difference we're looking at here? Is it still another 2 blocks? Yeah, it is. So if I just shorten this one by 2, we start with this. Because realistically, we don't need this thing to extend up much at all. To get where we need it to go. It's a hard car to climb in. There we are. What the? Oh. Okay, couple of snafus. One needs to be over by 1. Oh. That's why. Okay. So let's get rid of these again. Let's get rid of this whole mess. Needs to be there. We're looking at it from that angle. Or really, it needs to be here. Can I do this? Is this gonna work? Damn it. Alright. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So, for starters, still needs to be 1 more. So it's gotta be... We gotta get rid of these. Okay, we'll do that. Let's just try this. I'm gonna keep adjusting. Instead of measuring, I'm just gonna keep messing with it until we're right. Okay, so next issue is needs to be over by 1. So let's... Oh, right. Are we good? Okay. So the biggest issue looking at this is this thing does not go up by much. We just have this teeny little spot here. And that's about it. Nice part is, if I do need to make adjustments, the thing's already closed for me. So yeah, if I want to have this thing animate at all, that'll be a problem. I guess the other thing is I actually have this mechanism just to hold it on right now. We could have a second mechanism come down with a little bit more locomotion and go from there. I'm just trying to decide how much I need. Realistically, I've got a couple of issues with this. First and foremost, I don't like the fact that these specifically could... Oh, wait, no, they'll never come in contact with each other. Okay, that's actually kind of handy to know. Alright, let's give this a go, and if this fails, we can make adjustments. Okay, so as default, this is perfect, right? Right. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, hold on. We've got an easy TM fix. Okay. So this isn't, I should not have hopped in that seat. That seat is a death trap. If I want to work on this thing, it's going to be a pain in the butt. I mean, realistically, all we need this thing to do is go up. And then it needs to come back. That's an interesting problem. Either I have two transformations. I might have to have like a switch block in here. I don't think I'd be happy about that. Okay. Effectively, I want this to go up by 90. I want 1 and 2 to do 90 degrees in the same motion. Okay. Right, I never finished animating any of this. All right, let's get to work on this. It transforms just really awkwardly, and it is uneven, so I think I will have that second set in there. All right, so we wanted the 6s to more or less just come straight down. Also, I'm gonna hook all this up to one switch. That way it animates at the exact same time. So it goes up, and then I actually want it to swing 180 in the opposite direction. Let's see how bad this is. Okay, so the reason why we want to do that is it brings the front down substantially. The turtle shell down. Except for we actually want to have 2, not as much. But we want to have 3 overcompensate. Uh-oh. Maybe I'll just set it at 45 and 135. Okay. Huh. Okay, so for starters, we're having collision issues for some reason. Oh, on that leg. Okay. Okay. I have no idea which one. Let's just take it back. Let's undo that transformation for a second. We might also want to put some ultra heavies, or some heavier blocks on the bottom just to compensate for the time being. Okay, so I'm just gonna have them undo for a second. Let's have this go. That's a fun transformation. It's stupid, and it looks wrong, but that's okay. Alright. So, I actually really like this thing's... Oops. Transformations for the time being. So it's 5, 6, and 4. Okay. So it does 15, 150, 60, 45. 15, 150, 60, 45. feel like I messed up one of these rotations. Ah, negative 45. There's our answer. Okay. Let's take a look at this again. It's a very... oh, right. I forgot. We wanted to do 90-90, but we want to do the 180-120, like, way later on. This way it's up for most of it, out of the way. And there we go. Huh. Okay, at this point, this can probably come down to 60 that it needs. Maybe 60 is a bit too much. Let's bring it back to like 55. It's a little bit of extra room. Alright, let's see if we can get this to transform. So the biggest issue is, it rolls. This whole thing rolls really bad. Oh my god. There are problems. Okay, let's undo this. Okay. Hey, we're inside the ball again. Alright, so for starters, I guess I'll have it do the second part after. It looks like it was colliding with itself while getting into place. So let's bring this back up and give this another go. Okay. So the biggest issue is twofold. One, oh wait, hold on, what? Huh. These are rotated inwards, weirdly. I guess we need to have 3. Rotate up. There we go. Yeah, let's get those ultra heavies in here. I think ultra heavies will do the problem. Well, we'll fix the problem. Either that or do we just do regular heavies? Let's do regular heavies for bits, see if they do the trick. I prefer to stay away from ultra heavies just because they're maybe a little bit too brute forcey. And that, you know, brute force in this game scares the crap out of me. Just because that's how you lose builds real quick. It's like we're having a bit of a lag issue here. Yeah, it's part of the reason. Part of the reason. Jesus Christ. Can I not word today? I guess not. It's okay, I've been recording a ton. I've been playing Tyranny, and I'm really tired. Okay, let's try this transformation a second time. Transformation? Ugh, my life. Okay. Well, we kept it down, which is good. Unfortunately, the biggest issue is it still is super high. High up. Now, we could always add an extra level to all of this, which would work. Because what I want this to be is not nearly this high up. Unless, of course, I had some kind of, special, mode here. Which I don't know what it would be. Because, like, right now this kind of looks nicely intimidating, but it really doesn't do much for me. That's the issue. Where's the... oh, that's the... alright. We'll put the engine over here. Balance, I guess. Because we've got suspension glitches. Let's just try turning this thing, because, like, I'm close. The problem is, fixing this the rest of the way might require a bit of a grand retooling, which could be an issue. Probably wouldn't take too long, but still. Okay, so it turns. It actually turns rather well. So the biggest problem I have is it is a bit on the back heavy here, which is an issue. It handles well. Actually, my biggest issue with it right now is my, yeah, it doesn't handle hills particularly well, which is a problem. Because, yeah, it is top slash back heavy. I am seeing. Can I move this up even further? I could. So it might be running into collision issues. Okay, let's get it back. Yeah, I think the biggest problem is I really need another layer on the I really need another uh-oh. This thing is awesome though. I gotta admit, I dig it. Oh, this is a serious problem. Oh, man. Okay, So we need a lock. Because this thing, while awesome, separates way too easily. Jeez. That's a bit rough. Cause yeah, locking. I mean, the other thing is I could just say screw it. I mean, it gets a little fuckled, but it works. The other problem is I have like no control over the rolling. It just spins. Hence why I wanted thrusters originally. I mean, this really is supposed to be what it does, just with a little bit more control. Probably using thrusters. Cause I want a thing that transforms between this, like, weird turtle beast and otherwise. Unfortunately, currently it's messing itself up super hardcore. So let's undo these. Or maybe just do that? I don't know. Because, yeah, the biggest issue, like, yeah, okay, I don't like, well, okay. We got a couple ways we can do this. So which way is this is the front, yes? Okay. We got a couple ways we can make this work. So let's get a line of heavyweight blocks across here instead. So what that's gonna do is it's gonna help, balance it a bit. Uh-oh. It did that thing again. Why does it do this thing? Oh, I know why it does this thing. Ah, shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get rid of this. Because, yeah, it gets hooked on in the transformation process, which is a problem. I mean, it looks cool. What the deuce? Okay, what did I mess up in this process? I'd swear I reset it. I'm not sure. Okay. Ah, tits. I lost it. Sometimes this happens where I try and set it down just a little bit outside of my reach. Okay, maybe if I do that a little bit more. Or is it like this? Maybe that's the issue. I never had the second set of the transformation here. Nope. Yeah, it's worse. Maybe I'd make it less worse? Maybe that'll do. I don't know. This whole transformation business is really hard. I don't know how some people do it. I guess having, reference. Oh, hey. That's almost it. The only issue is... this needs to be 15... Go do that. Okay. So, I can't get the blocks in there for a second. Maybe if we do 15 less. Okay, that's a little bit more even. Do we have room for the blocks yet? No, we don't. Okay, let's do another. And another? Uh-oh. Doing it again. Okay. So put this here, grab this. Maybe we just need it like that? I really wish I had the button external. Oh, this is really disconcerting being inside. Oh my god. Well... okay. We had it for a second. Why do I get out of the seat? I'm not going to be out of this car. I mean, okay, actually, hold on. So the biggest problem here is we have some more room here. Maybe I can do this. Let's have 2 go positive as well. It has thoroughly crammed itself inside of things. Okay, this is bad. That is a very bad. Okay. So we got it here. We need this to swing up some more. Here, you know what? I'm gonna put ultra heavies on this for very temporary reasons. This way it stays down no matter what. While we swing the top half around. Because the top half is really heavy. I probably should replace everything that isn't a ramp with ultralight. That'd actually probably be a really good idea. Okay, so now that we've got this, let's keep messing with it. So we need this to swing forward more. Okay. More. But we probably need this to go. Like, part of the problem is I think I just need more parts to this. Which sucks. But that's okay. Okay, so at this point we need this to probably go 135 as well. Like, kind of what I want it to do is just wildly overcompensate itself. Okay, so that kind of almost maybe works. Like 30 degrees. Okay, there we go. So it's a hell of a lot further forward than it was last time. Still is. You can almost see the front. It's working. I'm just gonna keep reducing. Oh. I'm just gonna keep reducing these until they collide with something that they have problems with. Wow. Maybe a little bit more there. Alright. That looks like a collision, but it wasn't. Okay. Okay, now we're hitting pretty close to collision territories, so I should probably stop. So, oh, wait, no. It is colliding on the top there. Okay, so let's ease up number 2 a bit. That makes this really forward heavy. Let's ease up this a bit then. Okay, there we go. Mild amounts of collision. But if I'm not mistaken, those are low collision blocks anyway. So this is probably about the best we're gonna get here. Let's bring 5 and 4 down on both sides. Or up. Five is going to be that. 4 is going to be that. Okay, I got 4 right, but 5 needs to be the reverse. I think I could go a little bit further than that. I don't think so. So what's 5 and 4? 35, 45. Okay. So at this point, we've got it transforming. I have no idea how functional this is going to be to some degree. I think I'll keep it being front heavy for the time being. What did I just drop? I have no idea what was there. More spikes? I guess we can find out fairly shortly. Let's just paint this. Yeah, I wanna cover this entire thing in ultralight, so it has the least amount of swing. Because the more it swings around, the worse it is for us. Okay. Well, there goes some spikes. Is that... Oh, that's probably just a low collision block and nothing more. Okay. Minimal worries then. Top should be good. All that's left is this side. Yeah, for whatever reason there used to be a low collision block there, which I don't care about. And I'll replace the spikes once this thing's properly transformed. Back into the ball. I'd like to have some kind of locking mechanism here, but that'd have to be internal, and I'm really not sure how to do that. But yeah, if we get rid of this, let's see how stable this thing is without. The extra heavy block should help. It'll offset it a little bit, so it might roll a bit weird, but honestly this whole thing's gonna roll weird anyway. Alright, so it transforms pretty cleanly. It rolls well. Let's have it retransform. Like, it does kind of a weird flip forward thing, but the nice part is, because the entire top half is made out of light blocks, it can mostly swing that around with minimal issues. I can probably get it to move forward a little bit further, but I kind of don't want to right now. I really don't know what this mode would be for. I'd have to consider some kind of extra weapon system or whatever. I'm just happy that I have something that works. Which is a usually good enough kind of situation for me. And the nice part is, even as it transforms here, it more or less stays up on its behind. Okay, something's really laggy there. There we go. It's a little confusing. We need more. Oh, we need more spikes on here. All right, let's throw the spikes back on. And then the last thing we want to do is the most obvious. We want to get this thing to be rocket powered, which is probably going to destroy the whole thing. That's why I'm discussing figuring out some kind of locking mechanism. Because having a lock on this would probably make a big-ish difference. I'm just gonna paint it the rest of the way. We don't need to see the we don't need to see the heavy blocks. Should be able to figure out how to get in. I don't think I'm missing any more spikes here. Okay. Alright. So we have spin laterally. We need spin the other way. See if I can stay inside of it as it transforms. Crap, that is hard to get into. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to be transformed to work on this. I guess I'll just have to guesstimate. Let's roll forward so we're not... There we go. Yeah, I don't think this thing's gonna hold up in a BattleBot battle at all. But it is fun to make. Always take that. Okay. So... let's see. I guess actually part of it is, if I have all the thrusters either centrally located... Okay, hold on. So we got left and right. The problem is, really, I need two sets of suspension glitches. This would be probably best controlled with two people, because the problem with thrusters is you can only have them... You don't have, like, a reverse thruster, which sucks. That'd actually be really cool if there's a thruster that thrusts forward with W and backwards with, or, you know, something like that, but no dice. Alright, so let's grab a number of these. So we want it to thrust this way. And like this. Maybe here, let's try putting an invisible seat in here. Where? Hope I didn't eat that block. Oh, crap. Double crap. Okay. No, I'm gonna end up on the outside of that no matter what I want. Okay. Yeah, because what I want to be able to do is be inside this thing when it's all fixed up. Well, I guess I'll just have to make do. So this is the bottom. These two rotated this way. Whoops. Didn't realize I hadn't finished painting it yet. Okay. So we have thrusters like that. So what I need is a thruster there and a thruster there. Yes? Yes. And then a thruster there and there. Okay, and second switch actually doesn't do anything, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I think I'm only gonna have it so this thing rolls forward. For the time being. Forward is subjective, but still. I actually have no idea what hitting the thrust button right now would do. Probably ruin everything hilariously. Okay, that would be really fun. We'll give it a go. Let's see. Do we... Yeah, I guess let's just give it a go. So let's get it transformed back. Okay. So currently we don't have enough power to do anything. Well, that sucks. Guess I'll have to turn them up. Oh. Well, there was inside of it. Not that it was going to make much of a difference. Okay. Yes, let's... Oh. Yes, okay. I think that's all rotated fine. I really need to get a seat in here. Oh, whatever. Alright, so it rolls. It really doesn't wanna. It really doesn't wanna. Like, it rolls. But god, does it not wanna. It also has some serious lag issues if it ends up on one of the weird sides. Alright. Oh, hi. That's different. Haven't fallen in here before. Okay, this actually makes it a little bit easier. Let's start deleting some of these thrusters and rethink their locations. So that's over. That's... okay. Yeah. I'll have to move these other thrusters. It's probably better if we put them above the curve, always. That way, instead of pressing into the ground, it pushes it along the curve. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So it would be on the underside of this, which is really hard to reach. I'm just gonna put one right there. Okay. So these are hooked up, but that's kind of the extent of it. This thing is surprisingly slow. Maybe it's the heavy blocks, maybe it's the any number of other things. Okay, let's have it transform out, and let's see about these back edge thrusters. Where did I even put them? Okay, right. We gotta get rid of that. Might even be impacting on the tires. Okay. Is it right here? Yeah, it would be right there. Hopefully that doesn't collide with the tires while they're rolling. That'd be a problem. Well, hope for the best. Or would it be... no, they wouldn't be here. They'd be on the absolute bottom. Knew I was doing something wrong. Yeah, so they gotta be right here. Which does solve the collision issue, but does make them very hard to look at. And reach and whatever. It's not a big problem, but it's annoying. I kind of wish there were tier 2 small thrusters. I like the fact that there are higher tier thrusters, period. That's a huge boon. But it's a bit of a nightmare at times. Okay. So let's see if this works. I can potentially also use this as a kamikaze ridiculous move. I don't know. If this doesn't work, I'll either keep fiddling with it or I won't. I don't know. Okay. Alright. So the answer is... it's hilarious. So effectively, it works mostly as intended. It's just, instead of getting the power we're looking for, we just kind of... Ha. Yeah, this is why we need locks or something. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to do what I need to do. Which is, roll with any level of oomph. It's funny. Like, suspension glitch-wise, we roll a hell of a lot better. Which is amusing. I'm a little bit disappointed here, but I'm not really surprised. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in on this thing. Let's take some screenshots of failure. Actually, no. Let's transform this car out. Yeah, let's get this sucker somewhere maybe a little bit more scenic. Like, it drives fairly well. Sucks going up hills comparatively, I think. But, like, I've had worse cars than this. It handles terrain, it's a little bit bouncy, it's massive. Which is amusing. Okay. So now I'm gonna start pressing 2 and taking screenshots a bunch. Wow. This is threatening. Honestly, I think I'm gonna shelve this idea at this point. Currently, the physics in the game don't work well enough for me to do what I want to do. I could try and do some kind of like crazy locking mechanism to keep it going, but I don't think that would turn out well at all for me. I made something that transforms. Apparently, it's a was it Byakugan or whatever? Bakugan? Shit, I don't know. I never did. I never did that stuff as a kid. I did, like, one stint as Beyblades, and then I realized Beyblades were stupid. And mainly just the rules were dumb, and everybody had, like, really expensive Beyblades, and I just had, like, a 20-buck one. And then I got a 50-cent one from a vending machine, and the spring in it was, like, stupid powerful, and I just destroy other people's Beyblades, and they were like, no fair, and I was like, eh. Yeah, I don't know. Then I got into Magic the Gathering, and that was a whole different can of worms. Either way, had a lot of fun building this thing, and I'm probably gonna start on something new solo. We're probably gonna do Battlebots next time we get the chance. I don't know when that's gonna be. Effie's gonna be busy getting his wisdom teeth removed, and Batbeard is having a rough week, so might still be solo time with Wanderbot for a while. Might not be. I have no idea. For the time, though, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode of Scrap Mechanic. And as always, thanks for watching.